Hi, it's Marty Cesario for Mountain TV with another couple of talented people from Sportswomen of Colorado. Jen is with us along with her guest Sydney Cole, who's enjoying the beginnings of a professional volleyball career after an outstanding career with the University of Northern Colorado. Some of Sid's stats: twice she was named honorable mention AVCA All-American, twice the Big Sky Conference Player of the Year. Sid was part of 3 regular season championships and 2 tournament titles. And in 2024, Sid was honored with a Career Achievement Award from Sportswomen of Colorado. Jennifer Anderson Ehrlich is the executive director for Sportswomen of Colorado, a former NCAA athlete. She played ball at MSU Denver and also Southeast Missouri State. Here's Jen and Sid.
Everyone, I am calling in from my aunt's backyard in Lake Michigan, and there's a possibility that some roosters might crow or chime in. And if that's the case, it's because they are also very excited that our Career Achievement Award winner, Sydney Cole, is joining us today. Sydney, how are you?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Good. We're just bringing you on here to just kind of catch up, talk about your career, your journey, and what's up next for you. Sydney, what made you fall in love with volleyball? What age were you?
Yeah, so I was actually in second grade, started very young. My mom played volleyball her entire life, all through college. So she was actually my first coach, introduced me to the game, and then she was also a setter, so she wanted me to be a setter, and I fell in love with it from there.
Amazing. Did you do rec volleyball when you began, or did you jump right into that club scene?
Yeah, I started with rec, just me and my friends from elementary, and then I started club in fourth grade, which is also very early.
You're from Aurora. Which
Yes.
elementary school and high school? We'll give them a shout out.
Yeah, I went to Coyote Hills Elementary and then went to Cherokee Trail High School. And then my very first club was called CVA, which was Colorado Volleyball Association.
Okay. And then
Mhm.
you stayed with that club scene all the way through high school, graduated, ended up at the University of Northern Colorado. What led you to choose UNC?
Yeah, so actually, it was a lot of the school part. Always wanted to be an elementary teacher. They're a great teaching program, and then it's very close to home. It's only about an hour away from my house, which is really nice. My parents can come to games, my family, they were at every game possible, so I loved that part.
Did your grandpa come to the games?
Yes, he is one of our biggest fans. He gets season tickets every year. He's always there, even out of state ones, he'll be there. So it's
That's
awesome.
awesome. So,
Mhm.
Charlie, quick little shout out to you. I met your grandpa at the 51st awards ceremony and I shook his hand, and
Mhm.
he was like, wow, you have a really strong handshake. And I said, like your granddaughter's setter hands. And he just chuckled. But he too has a very strong handshake, and he just is so proud of you and all of your achievements. And I love it. And I love that your family were able to go to all of your games and watch you play. They're obviously very proud of you. What was your proudest moment that you achieved at the University of Northern Colorado?
Well, personally, probably becoming the first All-American at UNC. I
In
was
any sport or a volleyball alone?
just volleyball,
Just
which
volleyball.
for D1, which was kind of cool. I actually started as a
Just
walk-on, so
volleyball, by the way.
yeah,
Just volleyball.
yeah,
Okay, so you walked on.
yes.
I did not know that. Were you recruited by other colleges?
Yeah, so my goal was to stay in state. So I was talking to CU, DU, all the schools. And then I actually went to a camp where a UNC coach was there and they were like, oh my gosh, do you have a spot yet? So they kind of just started talking to me and I loved it. So decided to come here.
Okay, so you walked on as a freshman.
hmm
What did your playing minutes look like your first 2 years there?
My freshman year, I didn't really play that much. I would go in every once in a while as a serving sub, which I loved every opportunity. I was like, yes, I want to play so bad. And
Yeah.
then my sophomore year, I actually gained the starting spot towards the end of the season. So yeah, from there on.
Okay. And were you scholarshiped your sophomore year?
Yes.
Okay. So
Mhm.
walked on your freshman year, got
Mhm.
to go in as a serving sub. Sounds like you had a great attitude. You're every coach's dream. You'll take any chance and opportunity that you can get, which is so important. I stress that all the time to young athletes. And by the end of your sophomore year, you were starting. You've earned the
Mhm.
starting spot. and
Yeah.
you started every game after that.
Mm-hmm.
And you finished at UNC. You spent some time in Las Vegas. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I actually went to play my first pro season in Vegas for the Vegas Thrill. That was crazy. I literally finished my last college game, and then like a couple days later, I got the call, come try out for our team, and I was like, no way this is happening. And then tryout happened. I made the team, and from there, the season was so much fun.
And why are you still working out? You want to tell the crowd?
Yeah, so I actually signed a contract to go play pro in Switzerland. I leave in exactly a month.
Can you live off of your wage as a professional volleyball player? Or do you have to supplement your job with your high-paying teaching career?
No, you definitely do make a good living. I mean, better than a teacher, so I'm being told to play forever, which is nice. But yeah.
In the landscape of NIL, were you able to benefit as a collegiate athlete at a smaller Division I from NIL endorsement?
Yeah, so I, for the most part, missed a lot of the NIL, especially at a small school. We don't have like a huge fund, so I would get like small ones from like nearby restaurants, which was really fun because I love being in the community. So I was like, yeah, I want to support your restaurant. But stuff like that, we don't have a huge like pool of money. So, I mean, it's not a huge piece at UNC, but yeah.
Have you been following the changes with NIL money?
A
And
little bit, yeah.
how do you foresee that impacting girls' sports at a smaller school like UNC that's not, a Big 10, Big 12 pack, whatever school?
I don't know. I mean, we don't have a huge like money pool, so like we have donors who do like to donate, but we kind of try to split it evenly between the team because everyone's a part of the team. Everyone should get a piece. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really affect UNC that much.
What did it mean to you to win the Career Achievement Award for Sportswomen of Colorado?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. My coach texted me and she was like, "You're being nominated for this award." And I was like, "Wait, what?" Like, it's always like UNC is a small school, like not a lot of people hear about us. So I was like, this is amazing. I get to go to this banquet with all these other amazing women and just hear their stories. So it was really cool.
Well, you have certainly inspired all of us. And I love that UNC got some recognition. My father-in-law actually ran track and played football at UNC, a long time ago. And I think they do have a competitive program. It's a great teaching school. I know if you want to be a speech language pathologist, it's a great school, and you did some really amazing things there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sid, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us. Best of luck with everything. And again, congratulations on winning the Career Achievement Award and for all of the things that you accomplished at the University of Northern Colorado. We're so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
That's so good to hear from Sid and also Jen. Sportswomen of Colorado. They've been telling these stories for over 50 years, and they're just catching up.